Hello guys, this is Haytham bin Sliman and you are watching Ruby tutorials. So today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a file object. Then I will show you how to read and write from this file. So Ruby provide for us some access mode to a file. So there are 6 access mode. The first one is R, and it means that the file will be in read-only mode, and you can read the rest of the definition. The R plus mode means that the file will be in write modes, and the pointer will be at the beginning of your file. The W mode means that the file is in write-only mode. The W plus means that the file is in read-write mode, and if the file doesn't exist, it will create it, and if it already exists, it will overwrite it. So the next one is the A mode, and it means that the file is in write-only mode, and the pointer will be at the end of your file. And if it doesn't exist, it will create it, and if it already exists, it will overwrite it. And the last one is the A plus mode, and it means that the file will be in read and write mode, and the pointer is at the end of your file, and etc. So for this tutorial, I've created this txt file, and I have put it in my project directory, and I have called it input file, and it has the extension of txt. It's a text file, and now we are going to write some code. So first of all, I'm going to create a variable that will contain our file object, and now I'll create my file object. So file.new, and this new here requires 2 arguments. The first one is the name of the file that we are going to read or to write in. So our file here is called input file. So you have to write here the name of your file, and don't forget to write the extension, to add the extension of your file. And here we are going to choose one mode from this list. So we are going to read from our file, so I will choose the R mode, which is read only. So I have to type R here. So now we are going to test our file, so to see if it's not null or it already exists. So if a file, so I'll create a new variable. I'm gonna call it content. This variable will contain the content of our text file that we are going to read. So content will receive a file, which is a file object that sysread, and this function here requires an integer argument, and this integer represents the number of characters that we want to read from our file. So I'll be specifying 15 here, and then I will print the content. I will print the content of our file that we are going to read. So puts content, else I will print an error. So error could not open the file. So now we are going to test this piece of code here. So run. So, and as you can see here, it prints the 15 first characters of my my input file here, and as you can see, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, and of course it's counting the space here, and it prints the 15 first characters from my text file. Now after that, this is how to read the content from a file in Ruby. Now I'm going to show you how to write into a file in Ruby. So to do that, I'm going to create a new file object, my file.new, and inside this new function we are going to specify the name of our file, which is input file.txt, and now we are going to choose the R+ access mode, which is rewrite mode. So here you have to type the R+. After that, I'm going to test my file. So if my file, so now I have to do that, my file.syswrite, and this function here, syswrite, will take as an argument the text or string that we want to write it inside our file. So I will write my name here, Haytham in Ruby tutorial. So else could not read open the file, sorry. So now I'm going to run this piece of code and let's see the result. So I'm going to open my file here, which is input file, and as you can see here, my file contains the string that we pass into as an argument in the syswrite function. So Haytham Muslimin in Ruby tutorials. So now we are going to test another access mode. So we'll be writing in a file that does not exist, and we will be using the W+ access mode. That means that read-write mode, and this mode will create a file if it does not exist. So now I'm going to create a new file object. So my file.new, I'm gonna call it my test file.txt, and I have to specify the access mode, so W+. Then if my file and my file.syswrite, because I'm going to be writing some text inside my file. So this is the content of the new file. Else would is unable to open the file, and that's it. So now I'm going to test this piece of code here, run syswrite. So as you can see here in the my project directory, a file has been created which is called mytestfile.txt. So a new text file called mytestfile was created, and it contains the text. This is my content. This is the content of the new file, which is the string that I have mentioned inside that I've passed inside the syswrite method. And if we go to the project directory, C Ruby file. As you can see here, this is my test file, and if we open it, we find this the string inside it. So that's all for this video today, for this tutorial today. I hope that you have learned something from it, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.